Hey everyone, this is Jeff, and welcome to Outer Worlds Comics. Thank you for joining me today. Hey, do me a favor, hit like and subscribe. The likes boost my channel to get it out there a little bit more, as does the subscribing to the channel. And I'm trying to get to 500, so if you could do that, really appreciate it. Great, got that out of the way. So real quick, we're gonna I want to talk about something fun that I've been up to. There was a post on our local Colorado Facebook group that we have, and someone was selling a press. And I've been thinking about getting into cleaning and pressing my books. So far in the past year, I've been having a local gentleman do it, and he's amazing and he's a great guy. And I'll probably still have him work on some of my bigger books that I'd like to maybe have graded. But for just like the normal day-to-day, I'd like to kind of learn it and add it to my repertoire. And so this gentleman had a press that was for sale for $60, which was a pretty darn good deal, enough that I was like, all right, I think it's time to pull the trigger. So I ended up reaching out to him, and he agreed to meet me. And so in that discussion, he was like, hey, also, are you interested in any dollar books? I was going to bring long box and some more to look at. So I was like, absolutely, I'll look through dollar books all day long. So I ended up meeting him down south a little bit from me, and I'll show off what I got here. The heat press is a Tussy, T-U-S-Y. I'll show it here as I'm talking. And he, claims that it's a really great model. I didn't do a ton of research on presses. I was kind of interested in doing it, but I really wasn't like doing the research to figure out what the great presses are. At $60, I felt like it had to be a good deal. So I figured at least I get started. Anyway, he says this is a very good press for $60. I think they're like $100 and something on Amazon, he said. So anyway, yeah, I picked up this press, and now I've just got to start using it. I have not done that yet because I went out and bought a bunch of supplies for cleaning my books as well. So I have a box full of that stuff here, and I just need a little space in my area you see here. I need to create a little space where I'm going to put some storage. And so I'm just kind of looking for something on Facebook Marketplace for cheap where I can store all that stuff. So right now it's a little bit of a mess down below where you can't see. So I'm just waiting to get things organized. I like to get organized and then start doing stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at. But what was really cool is those dollar books that I started going through, there was a lot of cool stuff. He was like, there's more than just dollar books in here. And there were a lot of fun minor keys. I don't think that I got a $80 book for $1, but there was certainly $5 to $10 to $15, $20 books even in here. But at a minimum, there were some very neat minor keys, some second printings, variants, stuff like that I just kind of geek out about. And then I picked up some stuff that I could flip. Through collections and buying, I'll end up with like a bunch of Transformers or a bunch of G.I. Joe or Spawn, things that I don't necessarily collect, but I just start hounding, stacking them. And over time, my goal is like, all right, I've got enough of these now where maybe I can just do a bulk lot on eBay, or God forbid, if I actually ever do a Whatnot show, I will put those up there. I'm really close to mentally thinking I'm going to do this Whatnot thing. I'm getting very close, but I'm just kind of nervous. And the eBay thing is just very easy for me, and I know their fees are a little bit higher. But the Whatnot thing seems so much fun. I love going on Whatnot and just kind of getting in some of the channels I like and chatting and things like that. And it's just fun to sit there and look at books and maybe pull the trigger on a few. But I kind of want to do that. So maybe if you're watching this and you're in the comics, in the comments section, let me know. Should I jump on a Whatnot? Should I do a show? I think I've got enough to run a decent show. I don't have anything huge to throw in there, but I probably have enough fun stuff to make it worthwhile. And I've got all these heavy metal magazines I could throw in there. I don't know. I need encouragement. So if you're watching and you want to encourage me, should I do it? And would you come into the show and watch it? I don't want to end up having nobody in there and then one person just jumping in there and buying everything for $2. Like, I'd like to try to get a few bucks out of it. eBay, I know I can probably do that. I can get money out of it. That's why I like eBay. You got a lot more people watching, and I've had success there. So yes, I'm going to show you the books that I picked up from this guy. And it's just something to show off. I think there's some cool stuff. I'll try to be pretty quick about it so I can actually have a somewhat short video for once in my life. So let's check them out. Okay, so what I'm showing here is just a quick stack of stuff that I picked up, everything for $1, that I figured I could throw in a Whatnot show or bundle or something on eBay. And a lot of them are just like, you're going to have some minor keys and some first appearances, nothing huge in here, but this is Avengers Arena #1. I know this has some first appearances. And you got Avengers #2. I think this is some King stuff. And then a Mad About Millie, Queen Size Special #1. I thought that was neat. I picked that up because I love Silver Surfer, but it ended up I had a copy. I picked this up because why not try to, I've already got this run, but if I see them in the wild, I pick them up and just try to get other runs. Transformers #2 out of the 3-issue limited series. This will go in my Transformers stack to sell. There's a X-Factor key. Horsemen of the Apocalypse, relevant with the cartoon that's out. X-Force. I think this is first appearance of Dupe, or if it's not his first appearance, Dupe is a little bit of a hot character, I guess. And then this is really great. I got a big stack of G.I. Joe. We got a G.I. Joe #2. And then we have a G.I. Joe 39. We have 40. We have 42. That's newsstand. 48. 49. 51 in a newsstand. 53 in a newsstand. 54, newsstand, 55, 56, 59, newsy, 68, newsy, 79, newsstand, 85, and then we got this comics interview. And of course, if some of you guys might know G.I. Joe, some of those are some good keys in there. So again, I've got a nice stack of G.I. Joes now that if I was a collector, I'd be really excited because I have a pretty good run of them. But those are all going to be something I try to sell at some point. So yeah, all those for $1. And then just grab this Superman Adventures #1, and then a Spawn 79. Go in my Spawn run. We have a Street Shark #2. I don't know why I grabbed that. I just thought it was funny. And then we got some Turtles. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #8. #19, #23, and then we got this thing, which is maybe just some kind of I don't know what that is for the Turtles, but then we got a Thundercats #1, and then this is actually, I got confused on this. This is just the back cover of another book from Blackthorn. But this might be just like a preview of this Dave Stevens when this was coming out, this cover, this Planet Comics kind of reissue thing. Anyway, I got a couple of these, but hey, it's pretty cool. Still the back cover of a nice reissue. So all right, let's go take a look at what I'm keeping. All right, this is all the stuff that I'm keeping. So we got this awesome, Amazing Spider-Man #9 variant, the classic, Spider-Man punching the Hulk, but we have Rocket punching Groot, like a McFarlane cover homage. That is so cool. And of course, I love Rocket and Groot, so that and Hulk and Spider. I mean, that's just a great variant. Pick this up, Spectacular Spider-Man #97 to add to my run there. I just grabbed these Edge of Spider-Verses. I haven't really read them, but I do love the movie, the Spider-Man animated multiverse thing, whatever. But so anyway, I just grabbed that. I thought it was interesting. That is #1. We got #4. We got a Spider-Gwen Gwenverse #1. We got a Cable and Deadpool. I collect this run, and this is a 43, so I need some of those later issues. And that's a great Deadpool Wolverine cover. Very cool. It looks like Bill Sienkiewicz. I don't know if that's him. No, it's Scotty Young. That's awesome. There you go. Scotty Young cover. So, wow, that's cool. We got this awesome Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This had a little value, at least in the app that I looked at, so you never know on eBay, but number 6. I collect this Moon Knight run, so number 36, awesome Punisher cover. Strange Academy number 1. This is a third printing, but still cool for $1. Captain Carter number 1 for $1. First appearance, that's neat. Death Dealer by Frank Frazetta. I do collect Defenders because of my Hulk fanaticism. So we got a Defenders number 94. Boris the Bear number 1. Thought that was neat. Got a RoboCop number 1. We got a Defenders 112. Lockjaw and the Pet Avengers number 1 of 4. Nebula number 1. Of course, I love Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm just grabbing some of this kind of cool stuff tied into that. Guardians, this is number 6. I think this is a J. Scott Campbell cover. Fantastic Four, number 21. I also think that's a J. Scott Campbell cover. I could be wrong about that. No, Art Adams. I'm sorry. Art Adams cover. I'm learning, guys. Avengers Children Crusade number 1 variant. This has got a little value. Darth Maul number 1. Dark Horse Comics number 7. Let's see if I can't move that out. So there we go. Dark Horse Comics number 7. We got a Spider-Man Unlimited number 1. Spectacular Spider-Man 178. Dr. Aphra. I love Dr. Aphra. I hope they do something with her, because they've been crushing it. I loved Andor. Amazing. Big Star Wars guy. I just don't collect a lot of the comics, but I do love Dr. Aphra, and I have some of the trade paperbacks for her. So those are cool. So anyway, I just grabbed that Dr. Aphra 27, number 7. Got a Captain Phasma number 1. Dr. Aphra Annual. We got this awesome Ghost Spider number 7. Really love that. This is another one of those. So this is the cover of the one I just showed you a second ago of the Planet Comics. That's the actual book. We have a Champions number 22, because this is the first appearance of Brawn, Amadeus Cho as Brawn, which, I love anything Hulk, and he was the Hulk for a while. So I grabbed that. We got a Psycho number 1. We have a Moon Knight number 35. And then a Deadpool Wolverine. See if I can adjust this a little bit. Bear with me. See, can I do that? Look at that. Look at this technology. It's nothing but high class over here. Deadpool Wolverine, World War III, number 1. It's a variant. Yeah, I was happy to get that. And it's still sealed in the bag. So that was kind of neat. Marvel Age number 36. Machine Man number 7. Tales of the Jedi 1 of 5. Force Awakens number 1. A lot of first appearances of Rey and all those type of characters in comics. Star Wars 26. Got this awesome Casper Strange Ghost Stories. I love this. Of course, I collect horror stuff, so I just thought this was really cool. We have Legion of Monsters Satana. It's like very confusing with the DC Zatanna. See, now I'm all mixed up. But that was awesome. I really like that. Street Fighter number 2, Street Fighter 2 number 5. This was awesome. Swing with Scooter number 3. I love that kind of 60s vibe right there. That's really neat. Marvel Age number 53. Got some She-Hulk looking fit. Love that cheetah slamming the ball back there. Very cool. I love these. Some of these Marvel Ages are really neat. Thanos Death Notes number 1. We have an all-new Wolverine number 7, guest starring the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. We have a Young Lust number 1. That's pretty neat. Got another Marvel Age number 31. We got a nice cover of Nightcrawler on there. I thought this was cool. Official Handbook of Marvel Universe Horror 2005. And then I grabbed some Department of Truths that I needed for my run. I filled that out. So this is just a variant of number 1. Amazing Spider-Man, number 51. That is a J. Scott Campbell. See, there we go. Monsters Unleashed, number 1. There's another Department of Truth, number 13. Number 12, Department of Truth. Number 11. So I think I'm all caught up on Department of Truth, like maybe all the way up where we're at in the run. I might have completed it. She-Hulk 163. It seems like there's a little value with this. It's hard to figure it out exactly, but I think there is. But anyway, I thought that was a really cool cover. She's putting a puzzle together of Savage She-Hulk number 1. Thought that was neat. All right, and then let's see, we're getting down to the end here. We have Mara of the Celts. Thought that was neat. See that? Cool. We have Jungle Love, number 1, by Aircel. And then we got this Hanna-Barbera, the Hair Bear Bunch. I think that's number 1. Got a Daredevil, number 1. See that? And we got the Little Stooges, number 1. And then I got 2 of these. The other one I'm reading up in my room, but this is Marvel Point 1. So yeah, that was cool. You guys let me know what you think. I got my press. I got some cleaning supplies. I'm going to start doing that. And then there was a surprising cool box of dollar books. I think I'm pretty happy just to spend $1 on a lot of these. I mean, there's nothing crazy, but I thought it was a lot of fun. I mean, I'm just happy to get that right there. That's awesome. So you guys let me know what you think, and I'll be excited to show you some results as I learn how to clean and press. Lots of good YouTube videos out there to watch, so I'll be doing that. Anyway, hopefully you guys are doing good. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.